Hey folks, hope you enjoyed the action-packed MLS weekend. Jonah Friedman here with armchair analyst Matt Doyle here to wrap it up for you in Weekend Wrap. And we'll take a look at the top three results of the weekend, starting at Crew Stadium with a controversial finish between the Crew and Philadelphia.
Controversy was the word of the weekend, and nothing bigger than the game-winning goal in this one. Milovan Mirosevic, clearly about 2 yards offside in this one. Usually, we give the refs and the linesmen the benefit of the doubt, but there's no excuse to miss this play. It's not like it was a breakout. It's not like it was world-class athletes sprinting at top speed. This was just a blown call, and it ended up giving the Crew the full 3 points. And this call is something that could come back to haunt maybe DC, maybe Houston. There's a good chance one of these teams is going to miss the playoffs, and if the Crew make it by 2 points, 1 point, this is the game that will have decided it. It's a big issue, big talking point around the league. And number 2 on our list, Goonies still never say die.
FC Dallas go into halftime at this one, even at 1-1, knowing that Vancouver and Seattle also drew 0-0. And that means that if Dallas could pull out the win here, they would be even with the sliding Whitecaps finally for that final playoff spot. And to their credit, Dallas played like it in the second half. They kept the San Jose attack at bay. They go ahead twice, once through Blas Paris with an awesome finish off a David Ferreira feed, and then also Matt Hedges putting back a rebound off a Daniel Hernandez shot 2 minutes from time. But like you said, the Goonies never say die. You know this going to Buck Shaw. Why do you keep Steven Lenhart completely unmarked in the box? It's beyond me. There wasn't a soul near him. And sure enough, they do it again. Lenhart puts it in with his head deep into stoppage time. It is their 9th stoppage time goal this season. It is an MLS record. Charles Hyman left fuming after this one, rightly so. They just couldn't get any luck to go their way, and Dallas still waiting at the bottom of that playoff table, trying to work their way in. For San Jose, you're starting to wonder a little bit. This is now 2 straight home games against non-playoff teams where they've had to rally to get a draw, learning that it is not easy to get to that supporter shield, but a fantastic finish at Buck Shaw. Number 1, top of the conference clashes. We love them. It was another one, Sporting Kansas City hosting Chicago on Friday.
It seemed like most of the talk going into this one was about how good the Fire have been since about the middle of the season. They came in one of the best teams in the league, really. Chris Rolfe helped transform their season. Fire. And 11 minutes in, Graham Zusi made his point, and KC really just shut it down. They showed that they are truly the best defensive team in the league. Their press was suffocating. And then the other thing that was suffocating was the atmosphere. That is how you affect a referee in a home game. The Livestrong Sporting Park crowd got in Chris Penso's head, and every call down the last 15 minutes of that game went blue. And that is what you want from a crowd. That is the 12th man, and they were excellent, and they really ended up getting Gonzalo Cigarras tossed out with a red card. That could haunt the Fire as they have a midweek game, and then Zusi provided the capper. Really a spectacular all-around game from him and from Kansas City. They're no doubt the best team in the East, and they have their eyes on the Shield. They're only 3 points back, 3 games left to play.
Let's take a look at our top performances of the weekend. Thierry Henry with a fantastic performance, even if it was against Toronto FC. 3 assists and a goal. Alvaro Sabrillo getting 3 goals against another Lily team, Chivas USA, still amazing. And Graham Zusi with 2 goals against Chicago.
Yeah, for Zusi, it's that move to the wing that has really unleashed him to become one of the best attackers in the league. And he really is more of a guy who needs to go north-south than east-west and control the tempo of the game. He's been fantastic. Henry, I expect him to put in a performance like that against TFC's defense. I didn't expect that 35-yard chip for the final cherry on the top. That was something special, even by his standards. With Sabo, again, I expect him to play like that against a team struggling as badly as Chivas USA. But again, he had a goal of the week candidate with a chip of his own. That was a thing of beauty. 2 guys who are in the discussion for second place in the MVP candidate, because it's still Wando.
And let's throw an honorable mention in there to Fabian Espindola with 3 assists in that whitewash of Chivas USA. Blas Paris with 2 fantastic goals in San Jose. Matt Pickens and Josh Saunders both fantastic in a 1-1 draw between Colorado and LA. Take a quick look at the standings. Sporting Kansas City extending their lead atop the Eastern Conference. They've got 58 points. Right behind them is New York with 53 points. They are now even with Chicago. Chicago's still got the game in hand. DC, 51 points, still 4th. Houston, 49 points, still in 5th. Columbus trailing with 48, but still in the picture. Out west, San Jose still in first place, obviously with 61 points. They have clinched at least a tie for first place in the Western Conference. In second place, RSL now stand alone with 52 points. LA with 50 just behind them. Seattle clinching a playoff spot. They've got 49 points. Vancouver still in the picture with 39 points. Dallas still chasing at 37. That'll do it for us. We're getting down to the wire here. Make sure you check back on the site all week for the playoff race. We'll check back with you on Friday.